EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack. And allows the back to pick up a nice chunk and get this game rolling.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he takes a really good lick to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! One time!
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Cosby. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
20! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Throwing is Baker. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17.
They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now they'll be looking at third and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on fourth and goal. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one, Mike. I mean, I love jet sweeps. I think there's a place for them in the NFL. There's a lot of things that you can do off of it, but on fourth down, I don't love running sideways. I like being able to hit it north and south and pick up the extra yards. So I don't love the play calling, more so the time they called it, not necessarily the actual play.
Regular. 20. Kings. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Plant set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
180.
They send the tight end in motion. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Run, run, run. Set. 180.
That's Ibuka in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Baker to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
180. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. Good thing. 180. Up, up. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Stop.
Now Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job mastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Trying to keep this drive moving when it's 3rd and 8.
220. Stop.
Mayfield. To the end intercepted. Picked off by DeMarco Hellams. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 38-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Running there in the red seat, did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Falcons, first down.
Throwing is Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second TD catch of the season. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Start.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Gonna air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
7-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdowns.
And Mike, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out.
A 47-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And it'll finally be taken down. That would have been a way to end this half, but either way, we have come to the end of this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Moving to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be with it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix on third and long. That is downfield to the tight end hits. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. On first down, it's Penix. Look at this to Pitts once more. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession. On 1st down is Mayfield. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not
to the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Swing this out wide to Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd and 6.
180! Regular! Done!
Mayfield to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take these forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
16 yards. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. That's Ibuka in motion. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And the lefty panics on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get that first down. Tackle made up at the 13.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. You're able to pop off a big run.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now Robinson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's